The opioid crisis has devastated millions of lives, leaving behind a trail of addiction, despair, and death. At the heart of this tragedy is a powerful and secretive family whose name was once synonymous with philanthropy, art, and education, the Sacklers. Today, their legacy is one of controversy, as they are now infamous for their role in one of the most destructive public health crises in history. But who are the Sacklers, and how did they build their billion-dollar empire? This is the story of the Sackler family, the creators of a pharmaceutical dynasty that profited immensely from the pain and suffering of countless individuals. The Sackler family story begins with three brothers, Arthur, Mortimer, and Raymond Sackler. Born to Jewish immigrant parents in Brooklyn, New York, during the early 20th century, the Sackler brothers were driven by ambition, intelligence, and a shared desire to succeed in the rapidly growing field of medicine. All three brothers attended medical school, and by the mid-20th century, they had established themselves as respected psychiatrists and medical professionals. But the Sackler brothers were not content with just practicing medicine. They had a keen interest in the business side of healthcare and were determined to leave their mark on the pharmaceutical industry. Their journey began in earnest when, in 1952, the brothers pooled their resources to purchase a small pharmaceutical company called Purdue Frederick, later known as Purdue Pharma. Arthur Sackler, the eldest of the three brothers, was the visionary behind the family's early success. Arthur was a pioneer in medical advertising, a field that was relatively new at the time. He recognized the power of marketing in shaping the opinions of both doctors and patients and revolutionized the way pharmaceuticals were promoted. His innovative strategies included direct-to-physician marketing, glossy advertisements, and sponsored medical research that highlighted the benefits of new drugs while downplaying potential risks. One of Arthur's early successes was the promotion of the tranquilizer Valium, which became one of the most prescribed drugs in the world during the 1960s and 1970s. Arthur's marketing techniques were so effective that they set a new standard for the entire pharmaceutical industry. However, these methods also laid the groundwork for the aggressive marketing practices that would later be used to promote OxyContin, the drug that would bring the Sackler family both immense wealth and widespread infamy. While Arthur Sackler focused on medical advertising, Mortimer and Raymond Sackler concentrated on expanding Purdue Pharma's product line and market reach. The company initially specialized in producing over-the-counter products like laxatives and earwax removers. But the Sacklers had bigger ambitions. They wanted to develop and market prescription medications that could generate significant profits. In the 1980s, Purdue Pharma began researching pain management solutions, a field that was gaining attention as doctors sought better ways to treat chronic pain. This focus led to the development of a new, powerful opioid painkiller, OxyContin. Released in 1996, OxyContin was hailed as a breakthrough in pain management, thanks to its controlled-release formula, which was marketed as providing long-lasting relief with a lower risk of addiction. The Sackler brothers, particularly Raymond's son, Richard Sackler, who played a key role in the development and marketing of OxyContin, saw this as an opportunity to transform Purdue Pharma into a pharmaceutical giant. The company launched an aggressive marketing campaign targeting doctors with claims that OxyContin was safe and effective for treating a wide range of pain conditions, including those that were previously managed with non-opioid medications. OxyContin quickly became one of the most prescribed painkillers in the United States. By the early 2000s, it was generating billions of dollars in revenue for Purdue Pharma and, by extension, the Sackler family. The Sacklers used their newfound wealth to establish themselves as major philanthropists, donating millions to art galleries, museums, universities, and medical institutions around the world. The Sackler name became synonymous with cultural and educational patronage, with their name emblazoned on the walls of prestigious institutions such as the Louvre, the British Museum, and Harvard University. However, as OxyContin's popularity grew, so did concerns about its safety. Reports began to emerge of widespread addiction, overdoses, and deaths linked to the drug. Investigations revealed that Purdue Pharma had misled doctors and patients about the risks of OxyContin, downplaying its addictive potential and encouraging higher doses that increased the likelihood of abuse. Despite mounting evidence of the drug's dangers, Purdue Pharma continued to push OxyContin aggressively, prioritizing profits over public health. As the opioid crisis escalated, so did scrutiny of the Sackler family and their role in fueling the epidemic. Lawsuits were filed against Purdue Pharma and the Sacklers, accusing them of knowingly contributing to the opioid crisis through deceptive marketing practices. In 2007, Purdue Pharma and 3 of its executives pleaded guilty to federal charges of misbranding OxyContin, agreeing to pay over $600 million in fines. Yet, this was just the beginning of the legal battles that would eventually lead to Purdue Pharma's bankruptcy and the Sackler family's fall from grace. Despite these legal challenges, the Sacklers continued to deny any wrongdoing, insisting that they were not responsible for the opioid crisis. However, public opinion had shifted dramatically, and the Sackler name, once associated with philanthropy and prestige, became a symbol of corporate greed and the devastating consequences of unchecked capitalism. Today, the Sackler family's legacy is one of immense wealth built on the suffering of millions. Their story serves as a stark reminder of the power that pharmaceutical companies wield and the devastating impact that can result when profit is placed above people. As the world continues to grapple with the opioid crisis, the Sacklers' role in this tragedy remains a powerful example of the need for greater accountability and transparency in the pharmaceutical industry. The Sackler family's wealth, once a source of pride and influence, is now intertwined with one of the most devastating public health crises in history. As we continue to grapple with the fallout of the opioid epidemic, the story of the Sacklers serves as a reminder that with great power and wealth comes great responsibility. The impact of their actions will be felt for years to come, as communities across the United States and beyond work to heal from the devastation wrought by the opioid crisis. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel for more content like this, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.